Hi guys, so there's this YouTuber out there named Jaclyn, and I really look up to her, but something she said about no-kill shelters kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I wanted to make a video about it to inform people. Whoa, hang on. That's some weird stuff here. So, we just had to not kill them? Oh my god, it's so simple. Why didn't we do this earlier? Exactly, why would the shelters kill animals if they didn't need to? No-kill shelters have a limited amount of animals. Sure, in an ideal world, you would take animal after animal after animal in, but they don't have that much space. So because they can't accept every single animal, some of them either just reject them completely and can't take them in, or they have a waiting list for them. It's similar to a spa, but it's not a spa at all. So what do these people do instead? They put them back in the streets where they found them. They end up in the same place that they would have been if the person just hadn't picked them up at all. They might starve to death, or get run over by a car, or by the small chance that they might get picked up by a human again. If we have no-kill shelters like everyone wants, then they're just gonna get rejected again.
What's that, Doggy? Your cage is too small? I have no idea. Sir, we have a bigger cage.
No need, Reginald. I've got this covered.
See, it's not like that. We don't kill animals that are just gonna get adopted tomorrow, or helpless kittens that are probably gonna get adopted in like 3 days. Let me give you a hypothetical. Organization B is a shelter that profits off killing animals. Somehow. Organization B has 100 animals, and 10 of them are sick. But this shelter doesn't have a wait list and accepts every single animal, even snakes. We're in Hawaii, by the way, that's why snakes aren't allowed, so even illegal animals. So they decide the most humane thing to do is to kill the animals that are sick, as they'll most likely never get healthy enough to be a prime candidate among all the other really healthy animals that are in the shelter as well. Now there are 10 free cages for more homeless animals. That day, 5 dogs are adopted, but 30 cats are accepted into the shelter from a cat lady that decided she didn't like cats anymore. They fill the 15 free cages that we currently have, but there's still 5 cats and 10 kittens left. So what do we do?
There's only 7 options left, so we're gonna have to kill them. I love my job.
No, that's not what we do. Euthanasia isn't a go-to step for any problem we may have with an animal. Oh, he's got foot fungus, kill him. If every single animal is healthy, we try and find different ways to make more room for them. We put them in the same cages. The kitten can go with their mother in a dog cage so that it's bigger and they have more room. Or we can take out 2 dogs from the cages that they're in, have them greet people when they enter the shelter, and then we have room for 2 more cats. And we can make room for the last 2 cats by putting 2 cats that have already had their checkup into the common petting area for cats. I used cats a lot, I realize that now, but it sounds weird to use the word felines. The point is, people give us these horrible labels that killing is wrong, but we don't kill them for no reason. Look at this video. Now, a no-kill shelter would have had to reject 200 of those dogs, and they would be left out God knows where. I honestly don't know what they would do if they were a no-kill shelter and they had to reject that many dogs. But because of shelters that do use euthanasia when necessary, they were able to take in all 360 dogs, I think about. However, sadly, some of those dogs were just too aggressive to be allowed to be in the public or too infected to even survive, so they had to be euthanized. We euthanized them because by euthanizing 5 animals, we can help 20 more. It's sad, but you need to look at this in a more objective viewpoint. We need to help as many animals as we can. So, that's all I have for you today. I'm so tired of people thinking that ordinary shelters are evil and you shouldn't go to them. Because that's had a lot of problems. And going to a no-kill shelter instead of an ordinary shelter just has more animals euthanized at the ordinary shelter because we need more room and people aren't adopting. So please go to a shelter so that you can help us help them. Also, I'll leave Jaclyn's YouTube channel in the description because she's just awesome and so great and you should follow her. I'm going to put my Instagram and Twitter in the description as well so that you can, if you follow them, you can have updates of when I post videos and stuff. So, yeah. Also, there's cool behind the scenes that I take pictures of.